everybody, welcome back to the Disco Elysium series that we're doing. Just finished talking to a bunch of people. Oh yes, and I'm going to find the person that I need to find to find my missing gun. Yes. Here we go. Ah, this all makes... Go up here. Go over... What?
Put your hands where I can see them.
What the heck?
Show me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your hands. Right now!
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. The flickering light show reveals that her hand is trembling from some sort of neurodegenerative disease.
The man appears to be pulling out an object from his pocket. Superseding event. Split-second decision. Get on the ground. Get on the goddamn ground! Get on the ground! I won't subject yourself to a full-body cavity search. Prohibited material.
In her mind, the cavity search is happening, as long as she's saying it. It appears the things she says are very real to her.
What?
The situation looks bad. You'll have to go for the gun sooner or later. Perhaps you can learn crucial facts before you do.
It's a goddamn police shitbag!
As she waves her hands, you notice familiar-looking ampoules and packets sticking out of the mountain of police gear on her back. Medicine or drugs?
Oh my gosh, this is painful.
Confiscated contraband! Restricted access! 2 kilos! Back up! Back up! Back up! Status unconfirmed! No. Oh no. No.
There's a scenario unfolding in her head right now. It hasn't.
Law enforcement compromised! Impersonating...
Does she not believe you're actually a police officer?
License and registration! License and registration!
It's not a code, just disjointed words. All right, this is how we do it. You hurl the tear bag in her face, already darting right, and immediately close the distance. Left? No, that won't be necessary. Look closer. The gun, all 3 barrels, red and blue light shining through. It's not loaded.
This isn't police issue. Police weapons have bullets. Police guns always have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me this?
Grab the gun, right now. This might be your...
No one ever cares anymore. Why would they treat me like...
This limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is grinding to a halt. Tired of walking the desert. It doesn't want to feel or think anymore. Okay, you need to figure out what to do with her now.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
Her scratched skin is warm to the touch, but the person inside doesn't. The catatonic woman, especially now that she's unarmed, doesn't seem to be a threat to anyone but herself. The catatonic woman doesn't understand. Probably.
Please leave the radio on. Mr. Moran is on Channel 8.
Reflex to what? Being she stands motionless. Just a heap of clothes and...
What the...
woman stands slumped. She is one of those things, police. There were narcotics in there, too. You're thinking of taking them. Do. The old woman, she doesn't even flinch as you reach out and disentangle the familiar-looking lieutenant's cap from her mountain of RCM paraphernalia. The woman is one of those things. There were narcotics in there. You take the vial of Pyrrolidon. She didn't consume them. She didn't look high. She confiscated them. The woman
Okay. So... Southeast of the village. Okay, well, I can go do that. This way. Ah, there we go.
It takes you a moment. The reeds bend, the constant distance. The trap feels light and silent as you pick it up. No locus, no phasmid either, but still. Nothing. The netting is a little untidy, messier than the others, like someone or something picked up the trap and shook it before dropping it back. The reeds continue to hiss around you as you put the empty trap back on the ground. Time. The reeds, the constant distance.
Well, I think I'm safe to go to the sleep now, or the too late.
It's getting late.
I agree. It is time to call it a day.
The bed is comforting. Across the room.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights.
for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world. One conversation. Good. You're up. Listen, there's something that's been... It's a suspicion, or a feeling really, that things are not quite in hand around here. An earth-shattering deduction from your psyche. What will those guys come up with next? Every day, things seem to spin more and more wildly, out of control. The center isn't holding. And despite your efforts to moderate and contain these energies, things only seem to be getting worse.
Get right to it. What needs to
You've
be
got
done?
to find out who bears la responsabilité. The most awesome, terrible thing. It is human nature to crave la responsabilité and to deny it. That's why it must be distributed across many different organizations, agencies, offices, and Harry, you're thinking about this. La responsabilité isn't concerned with trivial questions like who killed who. It's about the real issues. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This isn't some kind of dictatorship, like a committee. There is always time to follow best practices. Once someone's decided to cut corners for the sake of expediency, who knows what else? Fun stuff. That's what they're capable of. Only the most even-keeled minds. Your half-brother, the lieutenant, is a natural place to start. Together, you'll be able to discover who has la responsabilité in Revachol. And, if necessary, you'll have the wisdom. Most likely, your findings will be collected in a report, which will be careful. Once they've reviewed it, those same superiors will produce a set of recommendations to be taken. Rest assured, no matter what happens, good luck. Your report.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it.
On the table, you see a bowl of water.
Alright, I hope Kim's back by now, because then we can really start... Oh, he is!
Yes? Yes. I don't know what to say. Perhaps... No, it's okay, I guess. I may have preferred the mutton chops. They sort of seem to cover the...
Yeah, damage.
Either way, good on you. I'm glad to hear it, Detective. I was wondering when we'd get to this very subject. If you ask me, it's high time for you to set aside these frivolous side tasks and focus 100% of your energies on the case before us. Why are you pronouncing it like that gentleman from the Institute of Price Stability? You know what? Forget it. What specifically are you trying to assign responsibility for?
Huh.
Now I understand. Next, I suppose you're going to tell me you need to form a committee to assign this responsibility? Fascinating. And here I believed your recent turn toward moralism was just an act. In any event, I am just a humble law official. I may work under the moral intern's umbrella, but I'm certainly not qualified to serve on any You know who might be, though? That Mr. Villeudroit, the gentleman you met in the young man's apartment. If I were trying to get in touch with the coalition, I would start by seeking him out. But first you might... Now, was there anything else?
Wait, was there anything else? Wait a second. I have this beautiful thing. Why can I not? You know what?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glove.
That's one brutal.
If I were a real skull now.
A snazzy.
Yeah,
Skulls. Now there's a strong organization.
I can tell you who
which is not
the part of this presentation.
Okay then, let's indulge in some intellectual exchange. These young men seem eager to share their beliefs.
Now it's turning into a kind of a...
If I go... Okay, let me take care of this first.
Hi again, Gendarme. Oh, a committee. And if I may ask, Gendarme, what is this?
He's all bemused skepticism. He doesn't actually care what you want with his...
God, of course it is. My friend is always trying to convince me as though I don't have enough going on. In any case, I would love to help. But the thing is, I don't know where he is. He might have mentioned something about making a tour of some historical sites up the coast. In an unofficial capacity, of course. I guess you will. Bye-bye, Gendarme.
Okay.
It's great to see you again. It's great to see you.
Hello, officer.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. Here, I want to give you a small token of my gratitude.
The little silvery knob holding the title. You could ask her about this when you get the time. It's probably a cryptid, but the phasmid, of course, is more important.
Haha, nothing like the gratitude.
He tries to play it cool.
Good. Okay. And? Completely empty?
No locusts?
That's not ideal.
It just means the Insulindian
She's engaging in a well-known self-deception.
Of course, more.
Yes.
Another trip to the reeds.
Of course. Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us.
Thank you.
Damn it, Lieutenant. Have you no intellectual curiosity? Consider the way the empty trap. You should ask the red-headed boy.
A little.
Oh, my dear Morel.
Delinquents.
Oh, you've been...
Well, I see you.
He hasn't been.
Really, Gary?
Lena, Morel.
No need.
He keeps the language.
Okay.
Yes?
Again? I can't believe...
He might be wearing a disguise.
Oh, jeez, I really wanna... I don't want to go talk to her just yet. I'd much rather go talk to... Joyce about the... whatever I could... whatever at this point.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Okay, nothing. You can't help me with anything. That's fantastic. Okay, I will... right now. There's only so much crap I can do. I wish there was a fast travel point all the way up here. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. But that's okay.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, despite the dirt, the door stands.
Satisfied?
Try again. Just like that, you hear a click, then a rattle. Some mechanism.
Ahoy! Come on in!
You can't be serious.
Here. Wait. What? There's no way. What in the...
stands at the far end of the shipping container. It's hard to say anything more about him. You cannot. The feeling causes all the hairs on your body to stand at attention, like soldiers preparing for review. Something's amiss. The light beams bend around his face and scatter in 1,000 directions. Trying to visualize the physics at play is liable to give you an aneurysm. Don't think about it too hard. In the general stillness, only your tongue moves, flickering.
Welcome. Come in. Make yourself at home. Sorry, I'm not better able to receive you. I wasn't expecting visitors.
You can't hear him exactly, yet you're able to understand every word he says. It is very strange. An overwhelming hum covers everything. Voice doesn't escape from him.
Now, what can I do for you, gentlemen? Who am I? Oh, I haven't been asked that question for such a long time. I don't meet a lot of people outside my circle these days.
You don't say.
Anyhow, my name is Rustam Diodore, investor, license holder, and extremely high net worth individual.
Mr. Diodore, I am Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi of the RCM, and this is my partner.
Pleasure to meet you, Harrier Dubois. I must admit, the name suits you very well.
Oh Lord, not this again. Oh, nothing. It's just that we've got his murder and yet it never seems to get us any closer.
It's quite alright. I'm used to the all I did.
And low. Actually, at the level this guy is, it takes several generations to do that.
But then some of my lower net worth friends say to me, but doesn't that take all the fun? Precisely, Mr. Dubois. A nightmare scenario. Where we are right now, the free is...
Hey, all this talk about money has made you...
What do you mean? Are you talking about my chin? Oh, that's what you mean. Yes, I've heard of this effect, though I've never witnessed it myself, of course. It has something to do with our Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient.
The Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient is a ratio designed to reflect the difference in net worth between individuals. When the coefficient is close to 1, or 100%, it means one person possesses all the net worth among that group of individuals. It's been observed that when the Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient reaches about 0.96 or so, the laws of physics begin to bend around the high net worth individual. The Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient 0.9, that's not good for you.
Among other things. But calm down. I'm but a lowly single-digit billionaire. No, not really. There are actually quite many digits.
I see nothing of the sort. To be frank, all I see is a gentleman who's unusually well dressed for Martinez, in a cargo container, which I admit is odd.
Okay.
Yes, I'm mad.
Could you please stop asking everyone for money? It does not reflect well on the RCM and to...
It's perfect.
Playing the pity card, are we?
As you may know, here is 3 real. How much can you get for this? That's the idea, my friend. You've got... Maybe you can make that money grow. Come up with an investment plan. Traveling. By the way, let me now ask you a question.
In the very, very early days of colonizing this archipelago, the kingdom of Sirens, a precursor.
Herschel. I remember. It's a shame I can't get out and explore. There simply aren't enough hours a day to hand out all the handouts. It's like feeding seeds. Spending money is a matter. Smart luxury yachts, high-fidelity portable radio systems, bail-proof out. What? No, I did not say that at all. Being rich is great. Just don't tell anyone I told you that.
If business planning were...
He should.
The volunteer police force. And why would I do that?
Just a minute. The RCM has its difficulty.
You know? Still, tell me.
The latest technological wonders.
The RCM's problems aren't the kind...
If I could interject, the RCM's problems are mainly...
I think that...
Yes, that's precisely...
Hell no! Can you think about investing? Is that less work?
The lieutenant's disappointment is palpable. It's like...
Now, was there anything else I could help you gentlemen with? It was a real farewell. Welcome back, gentlemen. It was a real farewell.
I can't believe there was somebody in here. I can't believe there's a very rich man in there. I can't believe it's not butter. Alright, so what do you have to say currently? Alright, here we go.
Mr. Dubois, the word in Martinez is a certain police officer is once again... I prefer my police officers old-fashioned like that, with a gun. Mega-rich light-bending guy? Oh my god, how did that get in there? Damn it to hell, Harry! I specifically told my guys to check all the containers for mega-rich light-bending guys.
There was a guy in the container.
Honestly, guys, we might be moving a spot of drugs through this harbor, but I won't be caught transporting the light-bending mega-rich. I have a reputation to protect. You're right, Harry. I am a socialist. I'm...
Not for 1 second did he believe there's an actual mega-rich person
My. Tell me, was it difficult to convince the pigs to give it up? I knew you could handle it. I know my special policeman. Anyway, I'm glad you're all right and armed again, Harry. Now, what can Everard Clare... I'm always happy to educate... Very nice. Most certainly. By all means, Harry.
Alright. This game is just... This story, this... everything. Why can I not fast travel? I don't understand. I gotta go all the way back. This is such a long, drawn out process of walking all the way back. Well, how much more could I...
Hold on, Wandering Man.
Right, two. The door is closed.
Who is it?
Tired.
This is the police.
Come on up. The door is open.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets, it's been used, but not for scrubbing blood off towels or anything else. Pharmaceuticals line the shelves.
Anything of note?
Pill bottles rattle like bones. As Nacra, this is used to treat opioid overdoses. Always handy to...
Interesting. That's used for diamorphine overdoses.
You could say he's on the... among some foreign, probably Messinian, a bright orange bottle with Preptide stamped on it. Inside, it's speed, man. Just what you were looking...
Preptide. A euphemism.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy.
Yes?
The same small, heavy door. It's barred from... Sounds like it's heavy.
I don't know, Lieutenant. It is not the first closed door we found in this building. I don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the...
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air. You catch a single white flower between your fingers. The young woman looks at the Maybell in your hand. Just a glance. The lieutenant gives you an acknowledging little nod. Your 9mm semi-automatic finger pistols produce a satisfying snap. Strange. That's not entirely true. The lieutenant is looking at the door.
That's funny.
Welcome to the roof.
Her hair is still slick from the shower. Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will. It's much nicer now.
Where the dead body used to hang.
Thank you for that, officers.
There is something in her light brown eyes. A sadness. When she thinks about the death of that man.
Oh yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there. They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit.
I am Kim Kitsuragi. I am a detective from Precinct 57. I see you've already met.
Have I ever? This is the world's most lamentable cop. I stand corrected. What brings you back to me, superstardom?
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there.
Huh. I see.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean? By sexually assaulted, you mean rape?
Yes.
It's a bit early in the morning for...
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered. She looks around. The sun has risen over the sea.
It is. It's murderously early. I'm amazed I'm awake. Why am I even awake? Yeah... I'm gonna go with not raped.
By him, she must mean the victim.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rape.
It's all very organic. Her mannerisms, her movements. If she's by they, she means the...
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier. Pretty much.
Warming then.
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know... hair.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
We partied. A lot of party.
From Titus. About her and Titus's relationship. That's where you heard it.
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex. I guess you can say that, yes. A bit.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs. At the bar. He was on some sort of assignment.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that. Oh, yes. I've had a great view.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant.
He takes a small step.
You called us.
Yes,
Jackpot.
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it...
Reporting crimes is confidential in Revachol, miss.
Because I couldn't... I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little. With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it.
So, she's God's mystery foam cutter.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I hadn't...
Jigsaw falling into place. This is satisfying. Still, that's pretty clever tampering.
Thanks.
She looks a bit like a little girl who's just been complimented on her bike repair skill.
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the Union was listening in.
We're not entirely convinced about that answer, but okay. Let it slide.
Thank you for making the call.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there. I'm 89% sure. You know how it is.
Do you?
Maybe you don't.
There are numerous cigarette burns on those silvery scales.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium not raped here.
I'm sorry, miss, but we need a definite statement.
Let me make this 100% clear then, officers. I was not sexually assaulted. Would I be this flippant if I had been? They're frequent guests downstairs. They have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now. Over drinks. It's been a little...
Like you partied with the...
No.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical...
I have. Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I... Bullet? They shot him too?
I'm not picking up on any theatercraft here, sir.
They stripped his clothes.
You mean after they hanged him?
I'm confused, sorry.
So am I. Were you aware that he had also been shot, miss?
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, the bartender.
This is beginning to get confusing for you too, and we don't like that. Where was she last Sunday night?
Cowering. I was cowering downstairs with Sylvie.
Oh, God! What is this?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing.
And his role in this
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military. Worked
And they lynched him for it?
She nods. She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weary.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
Wait a moment. She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Clausier,
Same name that Titus gave you. It sounds or her birthmarks also signal Oranje. You don't know why, but Oranese girls tend to come speckled with them.
Something stupid. Oranese lit. Oranese literature. It's what I fear.
What about Revacholian literature? People sometimes reveal things about themselves when they discuss.
No. Revacholian lit is about how magnificent and serious Revachol is. It's about how you have to save the world. That's the natural state of the Revacholian hero. Nothing. I do nothing with... Cool. Many things.
It's the world's most Miss Aranye. Now there is something you should linger on. All things considered, very. Now linger.
Mm-hmm. I would offer you coffee, but it's garbage. Right, sir. But a bad...
The Republic of Aranya, they will make...
Of lilac...
What's so bad?
Nothing. I'm 28. I'm afraid you can't...
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline.
Thank you for your candor.
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river. If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name.
She seems to be telling the truth, sire.
Okie dokie.
If any of this made her nervous, it certainly doesn't show in her expression or her movements.
The record. So official. Yeah. I'm wintering.
How long have you been?
About 4 months. Here in the Whirling, because it's the funkiest building in Martinez. Thank you.
Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachol, but you should still reprimand her.
What did you say? No, no. You said narcomania. What kind of word is that? Sure. I have no idea, officer. Okay.
I just
Watching
want
herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke. She looks at chipped white polish covers.
Pretty. Looks like a dried Maybell. Is it a martial art, sir?
Samurai boxing.
Why was there a flower on the roof? I don't know, officer. Because of the wind? Yes.
Good. Yes. This means she could have heard something. Like what you would...
You do not need to know that. What you need is...
Quick. Say something professional.
Not my favorite topic. How about we, yeah? All right.
She looks back. Don't worry. We will protect you from her beauty. We will consult you through... We will see through... You are advised. There are muscles on long white bones that line her limb. The strange moment ends. It was brief.
Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m.
You made the right call there. I'm talking about your zero-tolerance policy toward... Yes, of course not. You've always been anti-narco militant material. You kept her...
That's good to hear.
Okay. I want in here.
The same small, heavy door. No lock.
I don't know. It is not the first... I don't know. The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is...
I don't think I have physical instrument. -2 physical instrument. Oh no. Oh no. +1. No, no. What's this? I don't think that's the one.
The same small, heavy door.
Nope. Okay, we're gonna go back to the logic. don't understand how...
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys. Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was...
You would have caught it.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her. You think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually, the best liars are...
This window is smooth as ice. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the smooth as ice. There are spots of mud following your lead. The lieutenant leans...
Looks like it, yes.
Smooth following your...
Looks like it, looks like it.
Hello, officer. What brings you up here again?
Be anything else here. Well, back to the Hardy Boys.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
You're local law enforcement, aren't you? Helping trouble
Yeah. God.
Hey, wasn't Everard's beats?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Whatever you do, do not admit to these punks you lost your gun. You will...
No? Well, whatever then.
No.
I don't remember. Let me know if you figure it out back there. Now, anything else we can help?
Marianne, amigo. Fuck you, pig.
Easy, Al.
Don't disrespect Wows.
Us kids, the children kept her...
Get wanted.
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig? No, I didn't.
Yeah, Carl. That's some pretty fucking weird. Dunno.
Police paraphernalia.
No, bro.
Sure enough. Where the...
Fuck! I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore. No.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his...
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the trauma.
Yeah, she's crazy.
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn... And you went.
Hit you. Duck.
Titus Hardy.
Success. Titus back.
Everard personally sent me to take care of this. If this...
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. Someone has to rush in to break the tension.
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. Show it to him, T.
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back and tell...
This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters. A mess. It might be nice to listen to.
You don't care about evidence.
Big T.
I won't be on.
There's a lot of...
What's on it? We call it the door gun.
Now that is intriguing. You had me at door gunner.
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb?
Actually, there are a few. Crypto analyst, radio officer.
Yeah, like...
Bear.
We have machines.
Understood?
Since way...
Things got nice and quiet after that. It's not advanced.
Don't put yourself down.
Yeah, man. You're like a real...
I'm sure we can find a tip.
Where can I list?
Yeah.
I'm sure we can find it.
Your room had one. Or maybe it's too broken.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments. You do that. Oh, and keep it. Yeah, you do that.
What the hell? go back through here. Do, There we go.
Tiles on the cube are stills. The filament slides out of its glowing net. It's empty. The filament you have would fit. Nothing. Something's missing. There's no, like a smooth draw.
Yes?
I don't remember whether there would be a tape player. I'll go check my room, I guess. Where else would something like that be?
The compact tape the machine was made in. There's no fixing this one.
This would have been very helpful with the Megamix, but it isn't anymore. My kinema only comes with radio. Let's try to find a new tape player. Perhaps we should talk to Rob.
Ah, son of a gun. Okay.
The boomboxes wait on the shelves. And your boombox, that gold.
Sorry, man. I can't be giving out freebies. Never have, won't now. And here you are.
The porter reel is just you push. Come on, set.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chicks. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice one. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore. Never did get that taste out of my...
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrête on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning.
End of recording. It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls. Still. One of the other mercenaries, I think. The one he was talking to. A friend of his? A village on the Samaran Isola, in
the South Safre conflict.
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer.
A symbol of Soldier of the Apocalypse style conduct in a civil environment.
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contrast.
As you take out the tape, the contrast feels chilly.
Alright, time to put Alright, time to go. Here we go. Back up here to where I was again. Will be good. I don't know. Going back to this on my own. Play this goddamn tape once again. Okay, why do they have to make this just like, I don't know.
Hello, officer. What brings you?
She puts her coffee with a soft ring.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions.
She doesn't care. If anything, she sounds amused.
Where did they get this
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via de-encryption.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style? Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
A memory surfaces in her tired neocortex.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style? He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did.
Yes, was...
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things. Then integrated them into his idea of normalcy. To keep on living. Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way. He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani's ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower. We're all scraping up any happiness.
Did he tell you he had actually done?
No. We were too busy.
What kind of man was he? Before you go...
Thank you for clearing that up, miss.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee.
Like, for example...
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently.
Lelystad. That's a good... We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can...
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. Everything left to be clarified is in the column on the left.
Okay.
In Orania.
Lelystad.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was...
Yes.
Did that bring you together?
No.
Sex. No love for Mother Aranya.
No. He was by no means a stupid man. I love Revachol, though. He was 42.
42? Are you sure?
He had many scars that made him appear older. We even celebrated...
Looks like you were right, officer.
Points aren't good. Have one, you old dog, before we all die.
It isn't. But...
This is clearly sports for him. Something like archery or darts.
That's too pinball for me.
He's lying.
Blue. Light blue. They were like... Pardon the swearing.
He had a combat wound?
Yes.
Ah, yes.
It was light brown. Almost blonde. Oh. It was a map of his life and the places he visited as a soldier. It was mostly for showing off to chick. How? Imagine him lying in bed. Free.
Is this Orani's lit?
Yes. He's smoking and the woman goes like... And he says... The... And so it goes. Oh yeah. No thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking.
Go on.
Okay.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Orania needed some people killed.
Okay.
So they turned him into a grotesque killer. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people on the Seminine Islands. And on other islands, too. All change of topic, perhaps? Is the Union communist? They're...
I think she's just tired. She doesn't know what you meant by that.
Yes.
He had a combat.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
It was light brown. He was 40.
42.
He had met. We even...
Okay.
Looks like you were...
Points are good. Have one, you old.
It isn't.
This is clear.
That's too...
He's lying.
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee. Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, below the damage, the weeks of decomposition. How old are you? You could ask either one of them. Yes. Do you want to know the truth? To the laboratorium.
Okay, anyways. Because I have nothing else to say here, this is clearly just her against them. And I have a feeling maybe she was threatened or something.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
Is that all you can say? Is that all you got for yourself?
And
he tenses immediately. Chest tightens. Jaw sets.
That fucking fucker. You're the worst.
That fucker wasn't aimed at you. It was at her.
Fucking fuckity fucker. And what did she say then? That it's fine. People are supposed to be like that.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a...
Funny.
Seems like they wanted to give Klasia a second chance.
Alright. All fucking righty then. I guess...
Please try to control your...
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
You don't have to say everything out loud. Just mix and match.
I already told you.
There's less gusto in his voice now. They're confused. This is growing.
Come on, Titus. We know you didn't hang him. He was shot. I know you're tired. So am I. Why don't you...
You know what? I am tired. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck off!" That lying scam. Yeah.
On the floor, beer drips out of...
What is this quiet fume?
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over...
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be. Convince Titus he's being manipulated. You should know, but you know someone who might. Fat Angus, just remember it's about more than class.
Huh?
He'll get it. Go on.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Bring that up one more time.
Yes, I understand, Alain. That's your name, right, Alain? You'll kill us. That's what they do in the Wild North.
It wasn't that.
That's it. That's the weak.
Officer, you will.
Firearm, a Glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol. Either is small enough for you. He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him.
Shut up, Angus!
Fatty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Oh my god.
Dennis, stand down.
Does he? His closed fist is shaking.
Angie.
I left it home. I can't get it.
Why are you so fucking fat?
Lizzie, your help.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
You're in. He's all yours. Questions?
Me too.
The lieutenant gives a smile. Only he nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death.
Another nod.
'Cause the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Girls plural? There's another girl? Two of...
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea.
He doesn't think she did. Or...
Classier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. I've done this job for 10 years.
Good analogy.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. We went upstairs. Sure as day the Merc was dead. And there was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles.
He means they'd been fucking?
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged. Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window.
Tibbs. That's short.
Yeah.
Bet their father's name, Atticus Hardy.
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own. They can't show up on... They're powerful.
That's all he knows.
And why would you help someone like that?
Why would I? I guess we're... Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Clausia. Maybe the shot missed.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
My dude. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for in a manner of speaking.
Remember the two girls? He may be talking about the other one.
That's right. It was her idea to hang him. I liked it for political reasons.
The big guy turns to Glenn. The blonde shuts his mouth before a...
I'll say it again. All the Hardy Boys are right here, cop. That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway. We're Hardy Boys. And that... Nope. You're not getting to her. It's Clausia you want to talk to. You do that. She... Clausia came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
Alright, I think that is a good stopping point for wherever this is going. I thought this was going to be a lot more simple. Oh my god, I didn't expect any of this. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more. This broke my mind. I can't believe... Everything was going so smoothly in this game, and then I just like, what is going on? I don't know. Well, thank you. Have a nice day. Have a fantastic day.